and starting to find your breath as you come into this present moment. And start to allow that collective energy and that higher vibration that surrounds you to start to connect inside of you. This place where you focus on the space between your eyes or the bridge of your nose and start to feel your breath flow. The place where you try to breathe in till you can feel the rise in your belly. And on the exhale, pulling your belly button towards your spine. That as the mind wanders, you try bringing it back to just your breath. And bringing it into your center. The bridge of your nose or the space between your eyes. That you begin to notice your posture. Are you sitting up so that you're able to receive oxygen? Or do you have your arms and legs crossed and constricting your energy? This place where you start to notice more subtleness in yourself and more self-awareness. And then I invite you, if you choose to, either imagine or physically do it. That you put your hands out to the side with your palms up. And imagine that as you breathe in, you bring your hands up over your head and bring your palms together to pause. And on your exhale, bring your hands down into your heart space and hold them there in prayer position for a minute. To take in a deep breath. And then on your exhale, to take your palms down to the ground. And again, on a big inhale, that you take your palms up over your head, breathing in very full and deep. Bring them together. And on your exhale, let go and release and come down in prayer space and hold that in your heart center. To take in a deep breath and bring that into your heart. And on your exhale, ground your palms to the ground, feeling that grounded energy beneath you. In one more, but on this time, as you bring your palms together on your inhale, don't touch them. Just hold them above your head. In this place where you allow yourself to receive. And then bring them down into your heart. And allow yourself to receive. And if it feels right to you, maybe you just put your hands over your heart and start to feel your heartbeat. This place where I invite you to connect to your heart and not your head. This place where you start to feel and you will know that you're in your heart. But this place where you over chatter is in your head. So in whatever way that feels comfortable for you, I invite you to begin to surrender on an even deeper level to what's inside of you. Breathing in a nice, full, deep breath of oxygen, filling your lungs. And maybe on the exhale, you just say, oh, as you drop your shoulders and allow yourself to let go on another level. That maybe you can imagine that you're breathing in white, positive energy. And breathing out and letting go of anything that is less than that, that's been trying to hold you down today or this week. The energies out around us could be swirling around. We need to try to stay solid and grounded in our own space and not get sucked into the vortex that is out there. For it is real, there's no doubt. But we at least have to find some self-care time to allow our automated systems to kick in and our natural healing states to have a few minutes to rest. To allow that mindless chatter to pass by and to come back to your breath to come back to the space between your eyes and to connect that energy into your heart and to allow that radiant bright energy to begin to expand out through your heart, surrounding you 360 degrees, above you, below you, in all dimensions and spaces and time. That this time for self-care is so necessary and so healing, even in a short time, to take yourself out of fight or flight and to allow your natural, innate healings to take place. That I invite you that even on a cloudy day in northeastern Ohio, that sun came up for you this morning. And that if we were on a plane, it would be bright and sunny out instead of cold and snowy. But in that place, the light is still shining down on you. It is there for you to receive. If you can feel it and you choose to, and it's in your practice, breathe that warmth and that nurturing light down into you. And start to allow it to flow more freely through you. To dissolve away any old residues that are not of service to you in this present moment in space and time. This place where you start to allow yourself to feel lighter and brighter from the inside out. This place that you connect to your inner wisdom and your higher self that is always there of service to you when you remember that you're never alone and you allow yourself to call it in. It's always there. As I invite you to bring an awareness to your feet and to know how solid and grounded that earth is beneath you. And if it's in your practice to take your next full breaths up through the soles of your feet, the same way the trees draw the water through their roots. And pull that strong grounded energy all the way up through your legs and your hips. And feel yourself growing taller and stronger, climbing up your spine, vertebrae at a time. Until that strong grounded energy reaches through your crown and reaches for the sky. And pushes out any of those yucky thoughts that are not of love and light and not of your highest and greatest good. Feeling that place of circular breathing where the nurturing warmth comes through you from your head to your toes. And that strong grounded energy of the earth comes through your feet until it reaches out through the crown of your head. This place where we balance. This place where we allow ourselves to become more in alignment with who we are on all dimensions. The place that we try to find more balance in all that we do. As I invite you to take a couple of very full, deep breaths of restorative vitality to raise your vibration and to breathe out peace and gratitude, or harmony or peace, and whatever feels right for you, to share to the collective and to later be returned to you. And another nice deep breath to raise your vibration and breathe out that same vibrant energy for the world to receive. So I invite you to begin to come back to your body, returning fully and completely, and only bringing back with you what's in the highest and greatest good of that of working of love and light. And as you begin returning, I invite you to notice what you notice without judgment, to think of something more to be grateful for, and to be extremely proud of yourself for making and taking the time For self-care is never selfish. It is absolutely necessary. To be extremely proud of yourself. It takes a lot out of everyday life sometimes to show up for yourself. But if we can't show up for ourselves, how can we be expected to show up for anyone else? As you listen to your body, as you may need to wiggle your fingers or toes or stretch or turn your head or your neck, our body will tell us what we need. The key is to listen. As my intentions for all of you is for peace, for healing, for harmony and protection for yourselves and all those that you touch, and even those you may not know that you do. As we multiply these collective benefits to all that may be of need, and for those of us that are breathing with ease and grace, we share those gifts with someone else who may be struggling to breathe, to receive our grounded energetic connection to them in some way, to help them heal between whatever their journey and their higher self has in store for them. Aho. Amen. Namaste.